Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people all over the world and lovers of freedom. Wherever we are, you now welcome to our YouTube platform. Yes, we don't carry another matter come for you today. And without wasting much of your time, we could give you today's headline of all the Biafran news where they happen for the land. Accept indigenous people of Biafran's offer for dialogue. Southeast stakeholders beg Tinubu over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and other matter will carry come for you today for Biafra News. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you turn on your notification also, and do not forget, it is very important that you share this news to as many groups as possible. As you do so, may God bless you. Amen. The news in detail. Accept indigenous people of Biafran offer for dialogue. Southeast stakeholders beg Tinubu. Stakeholders of the southeastern part of the country have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to consider engaging in a dialogue with the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB as a means of resolving the prolonged unrest and violence in the region. Our news platform reports that the stakeholders emphasize that a political solution through dialogue is the key to addressing the crisis, and that both the federal government led by Tinubu and the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB stand to benefit from such negotiation. And yes, that is how that matter take be. First of all, talking about the issue of dialoguing with the indigenous people of Biafra. Do not forget also that IPOB is not the only group, fighting for the freedom of, first of all, their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also the freedom of Biafran all over the world. The Biafran struggle has actually entered another level. And this level where the thing enter now level where we say everybody in the country is collecting votoporiously. Yes, now the level where we say the thing don't enter, it don't enter a very high level. And the issue is that these guys, these agitators, are not giving in. They are spreading with different groups. They are creating all kinds of groups, just to make sure that the government listen to their cries, that the government, the president of the country, hear their cry. And the best thing that the president of the country, in the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, can actually do at this point in time, at least, to reduce the tension. The same thing that the former president couldn't do. That is the same thing that Tinubu is trying to do now at this point in time. I could remember then, despite all the plead, despite all the agitation, and despite all the calling out, both from international communities and all that, for Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu, yet he kept deaf ear, and this actually resulted, to the immense suffering of the people. The insecurity has entered another stage, and the stage it is now, it is an uncontrollable stage. We are seeing what is happening in the southeastern part of the country without being told. And the only thing that these agitators are saying is that they want the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra to be released. And this is what these elders have come out, to tell the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do not take the same step that the former president of the country took that didn't work for him. It is high time. You call these people. I know fully well in a family where there is an issue, the father comes out, and address the issue. The people causing the problem, the father can come out and say, my son, what is the problem? And that is how things are being sorted out. But the funniest thing about the issue happening in the southeastern part of the country is that these presidents, this government is not ready to even listen to the people. There's no one here within the people, they talk. And now why the people they vex, and the people are doing everything possible, to show them, to prove to them that our voice must be heard. If our voice is not heard, definitely we will find a way, to make sure that you people will listen to the voice of the people, because no matter how you take it, no matter how you want to listen to it, the voice of the people will always be greater than every other voice. Make we go further here within other news they talk today. On other news, court frees 7 indigenous people of Biafran supporters. The news in detail. The indigenous people of Biafra has secured a court victory for about 7 supporters of his leader, Nnamdi Kanu, said to have been arrested and illegally held in various detention centers by security agencies. Kanu's counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, said the court did not only discharge the indigenous people of Biafran supporters, but also awarded 130 million naira in damages in their favor against security agencies. According to the lawyer in the charge, marked FAC/ABJ/CR/475/2021, Justice M.O. Olajuwon of the Federal High Court in Abuja discharged Maria Ezediarra of all frivolous criminal allegations or charge brought against her before the court. Ejiofor said she was arrested on February 26, 2021 when she visited the state CID, Owerri, Imo State Command, to give food and medication to her friend who was detained there, and was subsequently transferred to the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team Detention Facility in Abattoir, Abuja, where she was subjected to all forms of inhuman treatment, severe torture, and degradation. And this same abattoir was the same abattoir, that the indigenous people of Biafra was calling out last year concerning them all the injustices and the evil things that are happening there. The same place. Do not forget that the meaning of abattoir is a slaughter place. That is what abattoir stands for. And then the truth is that this abattoir has actually proven to be a slaughter place for Biafrans. I feel really sad, the way the government has been handling the issue of this Biafran restoration, this agitation. I feel really sad, though, because the government has failed, to listen or to do the right thing in the freedom of Biafrans. They have decided to handle the issue of Biafran in a tyrannical way. They have been dictating and trampling upon the people, killing innocent people, arresting innocent people because they feel they are government and they are greater than the people. But no, it is high time these people come to an understanding that Oha will definitely be greater. The people, the masses, are always greater and stronger. When the masses come together, they raise voice. They stand strong, and you see, when they are together, it is very difficult for you to break them down. And this is one part that these people have discovered at this point in time. And looking at how the way they've been handling the issue of the Biafra restoration, you can attest, you can agree to me that things have drastically changed. It is now a matter of it is we against them. Just imagine. Somebody went to visit her friend just to give her food, and the next thing she was arrested for over how many months. She was kept under solitary confinement. She went through all kinds of tortures. There was no offense whatsoever, just because she went, to deliver food to a friend. And this is the kind of thing we keep on seeing in this country. Now the question is this the way to go about it? If you want to fight with these people, you come out straight. Declare it. in as much as nobody wants that situation now, because it is a situation that will bring, that will bring a lot of cries, a lot of tears to the people. The security agencies, on the other hand, also have not been handling the issue of the Biafran agitation in a reasonable way. They've not been handling it in a reasonable way, and this has caused a lot of tension. Honestly speaking, the tension that we are experiencing in the southeastern part of the country is as a result of the way the security agencies have failed to handle the issue of the Biafran freedom or the Biafran restoration well. On that note, we are calling on the federal government to do the right thing by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at least to reduce the tension in southeastern part of the country. On that note, we say thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Let's Talk TV, and over here we give you all the talky G's where they happen for all over the country, both entertainment and Biafran news as it is hot. Continue to choose this platform, subscribe, turn on your notification, and we will give you the informate as it is hot. God bless you once again.